Kudun Partners was founded in 2015, jumping into a market packed with tough competitors. In a decade since, the firm has managed to carve out its own space by thinking ahead and staying nimble, and now with eyes set on regional expansion. But Southeast Asia's economy has been on a roller coaster lately, and geopolitical tensions are heating up. So the question is Kudun Partners ready to tackle the challenges? Looking back on the past decade as founding partner, what are some of the moves that truly defined the rise of Kudun Partners in Thailand's legal market? And what are some of those personal aha moments that shaped the way you're steering the ship today?
Number one, we, with the previous firm, three of us, kind of challenge the leadership training program of the firm in the sense that, a good lawyer should be able to also be a good, manager, a good executive to manage the deal, to manage the clients, to manage the team, and eventually to manage the firm. Partners or senior partners should be also trained to serve, that position. But the move from my previous firm wasn't there yet. And number two, I think the back then, 10 years back, the atmosphere, the expectation from the clients had changed. It would mean that lawyers have to understand the business, not just enough to give a legal advice, but also should be enough to give a legal solution. We built the firm since day one based on those two principles.
You've brought on lawyers from international firms, including White & Case, Allen Overy, Herbert Smith, to build your China, international, and Japan practice. Now, in a market where everyone is competing for top talent, what's your winning formula for building the best team in order to compete against big domestic and international players at home and abroad?
When we try to recruit, a new talent into our team, we offer not just a financial package to them. We offer a challenge. It's easy for you to be part of one of the miracle law firms, and then you achieve what you want. But it's harder with us, and it's more challenging for you. And if you achieve it, I'm sure that you're gonna get more adrenaline than what you can do, what you can normally get from the other miracle firms.
Very clever. Now, you yourself are a corporate and capital market specialist, so let's talk about the Thai IPO scene for a little bit. 29 listings, raising over $750 million last year alone, and that's over a quarter of the region's total, coming off a strong 2023-2022 as well. Are we at the front row seats of a genuine renaissance of the Thai capital markets right now?
Back then, yes, but for now, given the overall capital market situation, overall, macro Thailand's economy, and plus the latest news, right, like from DC, where the Trump
Liberation Day.
So we are in a very challenging, the most challenging situation now, whereby not just we have to build in the kind of confidence for the players in the market, the capital market, and also for the big guys, big investor to have more confidence in the stock exchange. But also we need to cope with the challenge that imposed by the other countries as well. So back then, yes, to answer your question, but for now, it's kind of very even more challenging.
Well, you talk about the international situation and the big picture. Let's talk about foreign direct investment, which is one of the top priorities of the Thai government as well. And the EV sector specifically is charging up with international capital. From where you are sitting, what deal trends are you seeing in the M&A and foreign investment space that others might be missing, especially during this tricky environment that we're in right now?
we have seen the news on some big players in the stock exchange to partner with big corporate or big player from China to form a factory, kind of full loop factory in Thailand, number one. And number two, some big listed co in Thailand also partner up with the big players from still China, right, to kind of form an assembly line, not the whole manufacturing line, just assembly line to do to jump into this business. So it's still tempting at this moment, and but the challenge is all there as well.
Now, looking at the bigger picture, we know that Southeast Asia's legal landscape is shaking up fast, is rapidly evolving. If we were having this conversation, let's say 5 years from now, with deeper regional integration by then, what fundamental shifts do you think we will be discussing?
Some other countries are imposing Pillar 1 and Pillar 2, tax reform, and sooner or later in Thailand it's going to be the same too. And with that, FDI structure, where some of the companies use the offshore structure, and some Thai investors also use the offshore structure with the new change in the global tax reform. Then they have to change, the investment structure and also sharing structure as well. So 5 years from now, we focus more on, client centricity, number one, and also number two, looking out for the external factor that would drive, the change. And number three, looking also at the drive of the government. It will be 2 years from now for the next general election, and that will be the thing that we have to watch out as well. So that those will be two key factors that would drive the market movement. And also I would see ourselves, all my team, to move along the change and also try to stay above the wave.